Good afternoon, everybody. It's June 17th, 2022, in the farmhouse in the unremodeled living room. I'm sorry, so if you can see the wallpaper behind me, like you may have seen in some of my past videos, you can see that this place hasn't been touched since the 60s. Anyway, purpose of my video today, unfortunately, I am reverting back to having to use my Chromebook for my videos today. Because my computer has crashed. So no title on the screen down there. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to purchase a new computer real soon. Anyway, purpose of today's video, I have planned a disaster scenario for a ham radio event. I'm hoping I can get the support of Fredrick Amateur Radio Club and its members with this. And here are the details. We are shooting for July 30th at 8 a.m. for this disaster training scenario. It is going to be a plane crash disaster scenario. So, how this is going to work is I would like to get a total of 10 teams. And we're going to have a few people in each team. You can choose as many as you want or as little as you want. 10 teams of people, anywhere from 2 to however many people that want to come. Now, here's the beauty of this event that I've scheduled. You do not have to be an amateur operator in order to have fun and come out and attend this event. This is going to involve what they call a fox hunt. So there will be 3 transmitters hidden. Each transmitter is going to serve a specific purpose during this training situation. When you arrive to the starting point, each team will be given an operating frequency to talk to disaster control, the net controller, which would be me. We're also going to have another, because of the amount of frequencies that may be involved, we will have another ham radio operator with me at disaster control that will receive calls coming in for the instructions to the next part of this disaster scenario. So this is going to be kind of like a complete one task, go to the next task, and go to the next task. There will be 3 tasks to complete. I believe that the overall time involved for this event may be anywhere from 3 to 5 hours. So it will be an all-day event, and hoping that we can have fun with this. Now, things that you will need to bring. Plenty of water because it's going to be hot. You're going to bring any directional finding equipment or any handheld radios that you could bring as an amateur radio operator that could benefit other people that are there. You're going to want to bring a radio that is capable of line of sight transmissions to a mountaintop, okay? Because we will be on a mountaintop, disaster control will be on a mountaintop. Most of the frequencies that we will be using will be in the 2-meter band and the 70 centimeter bands. So, the disaster is a plane has crashed in the Fredrick area. We need to find survivors, put out a fire, and find the black box. That's the whole objective of everything. One of the black boxes has been destroyed. Okay, some planes carry 2 black boxes, other planes only carry 1. So we're going to just find 1 black box. Now, at the completion of each scenario, you're going to be given a code by another volunteer. You need to radio that code back to disaster control to let them know that you've completed that part of the scenario training or the scenario period. Then once net control gets that code from you, we will then in turn give you the directions to the next part of the scenario. So timing is key, and this is a race, but it's going to be a fun race. While we're doing this, I will say that the travel will be limited within a 5-mile radius, mainly because we don't want a lot of people speeding everywhere. We want to keep this safe. We want to keep everybody within the limits of the law, okay? And also, gas is expensive. So, that being said, you just don't want to. You don't want to make anything reckless. This is meant to be a fun day, and test your skills on how you can find the foxes. Okay, because there will be 3 foxes, and for those that don't know what a fox is, it can be explained to you. But any friends of mine that have been interested in any kind of ham things, trying to go against the norm of what a lot of ham radio operators do, because like field day events, you're mainly just sitting behind a radio for hours on end, getting contacts all around the world, which is not a bad thing. It's still a lot of fun. But this will give it more of a real world type of situation where you can actually utilize radios to learn communication and relaying transmissions and information correctly, getting the correct information. So the starting point, we are going to meet at Remsburg Park in Maryland on the 30th of July. The rain date will be determined. I'm going to think it'll probably be the first or second weekend of August. So there will be a rain date in case there is bad weather or it just seems like not enough people will make it. Also, after the event, there'll be food available. If you feel like you want to bring a dish, make sure it's something that's not going to spoil in the heat. I trust most of these guys cooking, but if you bring something to the event, that would take a lot of stress off of me. I am going to provide some of the refreshments afterwards. That'll include water. If anybody likes a particular soda, just let me know. So, looking forward to seeing a lot of you there. And I encourage anybody from the Fredrick Amateur Radio Club that would like to post this video on their website to go ahead and do so. Keep in mind, I am not a profit. I'm a not-for-profit YouTube channel. I'm not been able to promote my YouTube channel online because there's just too much conflict of interest. And even though it's not-for-profit, it's still part of the hobby. I want to respect how the repeater owners feel about my videos. However, we're not on a repeater right now. So that being said, Fredrick Amateur Radio Club, this is my announcement. I'm sorry about the quality of the video if it's bad. This is the very first time I've used this Chromebook to produce a video, and it's shaking in my lap right now anyway. Hope to see you all there. And this is my second annual attempt at a field day, and I'm hoping we can make this an exciting thing, get a lot of you out. There's no limit to how many people will be there. And I haven't told you the finish line because most of you may have already guessed, but the finish line is to be announced at the end, and then you'll receive your instructions to get to the finish line. It's going to be a fun time, guys. I hope you all keep this in mind. Set the date. I'm giving plenty of notice. It's about a month notice out. I hope to see some of you all there, and have a fine weekend. This is KC3QPJ from Farmhouse Ham Radio, wishing you happy Juneteenth, and have a good weekend. 7-3.